Hello and welcome to the final news blog for this year. I'm Elena Yusupova. Today I'll tell you about all the main events in software development and the life of the company from the year 2024. So here are some selected events from the past year. Let's go! Launched two-way bridge mode. One of the key developments this year for us and the Cellframe community was the introduction of two-way bridge mode. You know how hard we worked to make this happen, and now the Cellframe bridge works in both directions. This is a serious step forward, which opens up a new level of interaction with the outside world for Cellframe network. Thanks for everyone who supported us. Dashboard partition. Now Node and dashboard services can be installed separately, which significantly optimizes their operations. We shared details about this on social networks and in previous issues of NewsBlock. We have developed a mechanism to prevent forks. It works successfully and has shown excellent results. The main indicator of its success is that the network has never been stopped for this reason. In November, Cellframe implemented local data caching. The transaction history of your wallet is now stored directly on the device on which the Cellframe node is installed. This means that a node no longer needs to sort through information throughout the whole blockchain. Therefore, if previously creating a transaction could take up to 20 seconds, now the process takes 200 milliseconds. Let's move on. We redesigned the main project website. We launched a voting site on the Cellframe platform. It is now possible to run various votes in Cellframe networks. The weight of each user's votes depends on their balance of main native tokens, that is, Cell in Backbone and Kel in KelVPN. The site is now ready to launch voting on the Backbone network among the Cellframe community after approval by the team. The first vote on the size of the issue for validator rewards and for staking next year has already been held. In January, we undertook the reconstruction of our wiki and rolled out the new version in April. We updated the terminology, added new instructions, and expanded articles. And our team of technical writers has been constantly expanding it since then. You can find a ton of interesting and useful content there. There has been movement in the hardware arena in nearly all projects of the Cellframe ecosystem. For example, the KelVPN access point Surf 2 is already available for pre-order on the Cellframe shop website. We have also prepared a prototype of a cold wallet. We listened to your requests and are now in the final stretch of developing our own cold wallet. We updated the staking program. We reached out to the community to share the news about single staking, LP staking, and launching a masternode. By the way, you can now launch a masternode from the dashboard application itself. Our community has once again grown a lot lately, so we decided to again remind you of the wonderful opportunities we have available for you. Maybe not everyone is aware of how to earn easy money. We are also discussed about earnings opportunities for validators. See the links in the video description. A new project has appeared in the Cellframe ecosystem. DotFlat, a stablecoin tied to a basket of commodities. The KelVPN has verified its 200,000th block. Detailed information about it can be found on the Cellframe Explorer website in the Chain Explorer tab. And I already mentioned Access Point Surf 2, the hot new device which will have the internet in your home and office sparkling with bright colors. This year, Node.sys launched the beta version of the factory as well as their Node Pro hardware solution. And in an already hot in use, the NYS token will be listed on the XT exchange. We congratulate our partners and their community. Cellframe code passed a security audit by SciStack. It went well. See the news on our channels for details. We moved to a new, larger and cooler office, a huge loft with a large outdoor space above Akademgorodok. The team grew and we needed more space again. Now the office not only accommodates us all, but also ready for explosive growth in 2025. We celebrated the 7th anniversary of Demlabs, our parent company, on the huge office balcony. We recreated the atmosphere of jazz under the light of guidelines and cigars. The Cell token was listed on the MaxC and Bitmart exchanges. Cellframe is now entering into new partnerships. There is the recently announced collaboration with the security audit company Hashlog, along with several other partners with whom we are discussing details. This year, we also celebrated the 2nd anniversary of Node.sys by inviting the founders to our Novosibirsk office. The Cellframe and Node.sys teams attended the Blockchain Live Forum in Dubai 2 times this year and also participated as speakers in several other blockchain events: Crypto Bridge, panel discussion at the Bullrun Ambassadors community, and Crypto Siberian. We gained interesting experience judging startups twice, at Blockchain Live in Dubai and at the Crypto Bridge Forum in Minsk. Both times, Dmitry Gerasimov was on the jury and assessed young projects that were presented on stage in a special startup session. We got our first experience of participating in an online conference as a speaker in Minsk at the Crypto Bridge. Dmitry Gerasimov spoke online on the topic of non-financial decentralized applications and trends in 2025. We also invented our own special format for participating in speaking events. It so happened that we went on air partly from a taxi in a traffic jam and partly from the studio when we finally reached it. Watch an excerpt from our walk around Dubai from the Bullrun Ambassadors community broadcast. In this show, we were talking about DePIN, Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Network. We changed the formats for our streams and videos. This year, Dmitry answered your questions in our sessions, while I talked about the monthly ecosystem news and progress in a new format, our news blocks. We continued to conduct our sessions with friendly communities online. Moreover, the speaker changed during the year. Since February, Glebsy Dorking began talking about Cellframe in new communities, as well as hosting his own Financial Tides talk show. Attention shopaholics! The Cellframe shop is here for you to buy our merchandise and hardware, the Cellframe Node and KelVPN access point. All product new lines will be expanded. We are already shipping out orders from the Cellframe store. Check out the site and make sure you don't miss anything interesting. We are currently posting our reviews of your purchases in stories, and soon a reviews section will appear on the website. All in all, this was an eventful year. Not everything could be included in this roundup. For more detailed information, you can look back through our social networks, past our sessions, and news blogs. And if you have questions or suggestions, write to us. We are open for new projects. Happy holidays! We are Cell, we are here! We promise you that 2025 will bring even more great news and inspiration.